This weekend, the Kingsport Theatre Guild is gearing up to debut their Christmas musical, The Nuncrackers. Sam, Kayla, and Shane are all here with the details. Thank you all so much for being here. We appreciate it.
Hey, it's awesome to be here.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Of course. So, Sam, I'm going to start with you. You are the director of the show. Tell us a little bit about what The Nuncrackers is.
Well, Nuncrackers, a Nonsense Christmas musical, is a vaudeville-style musical comedy featuring nuns that sing and dance and do comedy, and there's all sorts of prop humor. We have over 200 props, all sorts of great comedic value you can get out of it, and there's all sorts of really catchy songs, too. You can really get the snapping and little toe tapping going. And, you know, it's not a religious show, even though it has nuns in it, but it is a Christmas show, and so it really gets you in the spirit of the holiday, for sure.
That sounds really fun. And you mentioned 200 props, over 200 props.
Yes.
How long have you guys kind of been practicing for the show to kind of kick off tomorrow?
The props got in earlier this week.
Okay,
so,
wow.
Yes. So we have, it's been kind of a sharp learning curve, but our wonderful cast is working really hard, and they've been really catching on to everything. And even though we even still threw some things in yesterday, I saw something was like, hey, that'll be real funny in the show.
Yeah.
And so we put that in there, and they went with it, and it was hilarious. So.
Right. Oh my gosh, that's great. And so, Kayla, I gotta say, I love your outfit.
Thank you.
And so I'm sure kind of practicing for 8 weeks, and now with the props in, and of course it is a comedic musical.
Yes.
I'm sure is there a little bit of improvising that you're able to do too? I'm sure you probably can feed off the audience.
Yeah, kind of. It kind of gives us a lot of leeway. It's a pretty fun script. There are a bunch of audience interaction moments. So honestly, I think it's as fun as it could be.
Right. And so, Shane, tell me a little bit about your character and kind of what you do during the show.
Well, Father Virgil I play Father Virgil in the show, and he's a very serious character, but then he breaks off into some very comedic moments out of his normal role. I think the character's a little stressed out because he's the only adult man in a house full of nuns, and they're always after him about something or wanting advice But yeah, it's been a fun role.
That's really fun. And so, Kayla, tell me a little bit about your character specifically as well.
She's basically as serious and strict as you'd expect a nun to be. I wouldn't call her the fun sucker, but I'm going to call her the fun sucker.
Which I'm sure probably plays into the fact why it makes it so funny when they break out kind of into dances and like you said, your character kind of breaks out into little comedic bits.
Right.
So I'm sure that probably adds to the funniness of it all, right, Sam?
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, every good comedy group needs a straight man, right? To kind of bring out the humor of what the other people do. Although she has some really hilarious bits. She has a kazoo solo at one point during the show, and it is really hilarious for sure.
That is great. And so you guys are kicking things off tomorrow.
That's right.
When can people come see the show?
They can come see it tomorrow, the 7th, 8th, and 9th. The 7th at 10, the 8th at 2 and 7, and then Sunday at 2. And then next weekend we have the same times, the 14th, 15th, and 16th. Wonderful.
Well, it sounds like it's going to be a great show, a funny show, and of course, a great Christmas show to get you in the spirit, right?
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Well, we appreciate you all coming on. Thank you all so much. We appreciate it, and good luck. The Nuncrackers, the Kingsport Theatre Guild, they're putting it on. It will be running December 7th, kicking off things tomorrow. You can go to their website, kingsporttheatre.org, to see all the other dates.